Structure and function of cells test. First, type your last name in the box here. Next, type your last name in the box here. Now you will select your cycle number. Number 1. All living things are made of skin, energy, or cells. Number 2. Any living thing is called an unicellular, organism, or organ. Number 3. An organism made of more than one cell is called intelligent, multicellular, or unicellular. Number 4. Any change in the environment that makes an organism react is called response, stimulus, or repair. Number 5. Food, water, blank, and homeostasis are basic needs of living things. Is that living space, air, or oxygen? Number 6. Blank is the ability of an organism to maintain stable internal conditions when the environment changes. Is that spontaneous generation, homeostasis, or stimulus? Number 7. Organisms that are not able to produce their own food and consume other organisms are called heterotroph, autotroph, or automorphs. Number 8. Which scientist helped to disprove spontaneous generation by using swan neck flasks and boiled chicken broth? Was that Francesco Redi, Louis Pasteur, or Alexander Graham Bell? Number 9. Blank is the mistaken idea that living things come from non-living things. Is that spontaneous generation, homeostasis, or Pasteur? Cell structures matching. Select the correct structure to match the function that is given. Number 10. A cell structure that contains DNA, nucleic acids, the chemical instructions that direct all the cell's activities. Cell wall, nucleus, or endoplasmic reticulum. Number 11. A small, round cell structure containing chemicals that break down large food particles into smaller ones. They recycle the materials. Is that cytoplasm, vacuole, or lysosome? Number 12. The basic unit of structure and function in living things, organisms. Is that cytoplasm, vacuole, or cell? 13. Rod-shaped cell structures that convert energy in food molecules to energy the cell can use to carry out its functions. The powerhouse of the cell. Is that the nucleus, mitochondria, or Golgi body? 14. The tiny cell structures that carry out a specific function within the cell. Microscope, organelles, or cell wall. 15. A rigid layer of non-living material that surrounds the cells of plants and some other organisms. Is that microscope, cell wall, or mitochondria? 16. A cell structure that controls which substances can enter or leave the cell. This is like the security. Is it the microscope, organelle, or cell membrane? 17. An instrument that makes small objects look larger. Is that a cell, microscope, or cell theory? 18. The gel-like region between the cell membrane and the nucleus. This is the fluid that surrounds the organelles. Is that cytoplasm, mitochondria, or endoplasmic reticulum? 19. the widely accepted explanation for the relationship between cells and living things? Is that cell, microscope, or cell theory? 20. The maze of passageways in which proteins and other materials are transported from one part of the cell to another. Microscope, endoplasmic reticulum, or Golgi body. 21. A small grain-like structure in the cytoplasm of a cell where proteins are made, like a little factory. Is that mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, or ribosome? 22. A sac inside the cell that acts as a storage area for extra water, food, or waste. Is that chloroplast, vacuole, or lysosome? 23. A structure in plant cells that captures energy from sunlight and uses it to make food. Is that chloroplast, vacuole, or lysosome? 24. A cell structure that receives proteins and other newly formed materials from the endoplasmic reticulum, packages them, and distributes them to other parts of the cell. Is that endoplasmic reticulum, ribosome, or Golgi body? 25. Identify the cell structure at number 1. So number 1 is over here, the upper left, and it's surrounding the plant cell. Is that Golgi body, cell membrane, or cell wall? 26. Identify the cell structure at number 8. So it's down here at the bottom left. It's the rod-shaped organelle, the hot dog with mustard. Is that mitochondria, chloroplast, or cell wall? 27. Identify the cell structure at number 4. So number 4 is on the left side in the middle here. It's pointing to the circular middle organelle. Directs all of the cell's activities. Is that mitochondria, nucleus, or vacuole? 28. Identify the cell structure at number 11. So it's over here on the right side. It's the maze of passageways right next to the nucleus. Is that the mitochondria, the Golgi body, or the endoplasmic reticulum? 29. Identify the cell structure at number 7. So number 7 here is the bottom left. This is only in plant cells. Is this a chloroplast, Golgi body, or mitochondria? Number 30. Identify the cell structure at number 2. So it's over here at the top left. It's the inner layer of the plant cell. Is this the chloroplast, the cell membrane, or the mitochondria? 31. Identify the cell structure at number 3. Again, this is on the left side. It's this large sac. Is that a vacuole, a mitochondria, or a nucleus? 32. Identify the cell structure at number 13. It's over here, bottom right. This packages items. This is vacuole, mitochondria, or Golgi body. 33. Identify the cell structure at number 5. This is this round, circular part of the organelle. This is the vacuole, nucleolus, or nucleus.